Hello everyone and welcome to Oakhill. I'm here at the BGA. I've dumped all of the bales that we had already fermented into the digester. I went and I cleared field 1 of all the canola straw, and that is now ready to sell, it's the last load. I took 2 loads already, so we've already taken 2 55,000 litre loads. I didn't get as much as I thought I would get off that field compared to the field 66 a couple episodes ago. So field 66 gave us 3 55,000 litre loads plus 20,000 litres. Field 1 has given us 2 55,000 litre loads and almost 31,000 litres. Which is bizarre because I thought that they were maybe on par, but maybe it wasn't fertilised or something. But anyway, we've already made 23,000 litre, £23,000 off the straw, plus another 6,500. So we made almost 30k off the straw, which is about 5k less than what we did before. So what I'll do is I'll take this back to the yard. We can return the trailer actually just now because we're going to have no need for this, and I might consider purchasing one, but maybe one that's a little bit smaller for our grain fields. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near 55,000 litres of corn or soybean off those small fields, so I don't need a big trailer just yet. And then we will rest and we'll see how much income we've got from the BGA overnight. I think it's going to be quite good. And then tomorrow we can maybe purchase a bit of land. Have a look how the clover's doing. Yeah, so hopefully going to be busy. Okay, so I'm keeping the Claas and I'm keeping the Mowers because I think I may need them again. I'm really hoping that this clover field actually germinates. It's a bit of an ask, but why not? So we'll sleep and we'll rest and we'll see how much we've made on the BGA overnight. So there you go, £65,000, £63,000. That is not bad going, if you ask me. And it's a nice morning, nice misty early autumn morning. It looks like the clover field has germinated. Excellent. It is only fertilised 66%. So I'll probably pop another layer of fertiliser on this as well now. I'm getting a bit of frame rate drop whilst the map updates itself after sleeping overnight. So why don't we do that? Let's just pop some fertiliser on these fields just now. Hopefully it'll make a difference. And hopefully I'll have enough fertiliser, but I know I do have a pallet at the shop. And because we're coming into autumn now, all those extra grains that we have in the silo will be almost ready to sell. So sunflowers. Oh, okay, it's the winter. Alright, so we have to wait for the winter to sell the other grain, but the wheat and the barley that we have in store can be eaten by the pigs. So we can sell oats. We have some canola, 9,000 litres of canola as well, which is a bonus. Okay, well maybe we'll wait till the winter then. Okay, so let's just get these fields quickly done. Okay, that was those 2 fields quickly done. So I'm going to go and get myself to the shop because I want to take the last of the pallet in this fertilizer spreader. That's assuming that I still have some. I'm not sure how much is in it though. We'll probably end up filling it with a little bit left over. That's fine. I just like it to be full. So we might as well have a look. We still have fertilizing contracts and sowing contracts as well. Soybeans, corn, cotton. I think I'll head off and do some fertilizing contracts, and then we'll get back and we'll think about buying that land. Yeah, definitely. We'll buy the land, and I need to shop around for a silo as well to keep everything. Okay, catch you back in a bit. Okay, so I'm coming at the shop. We've taken on actually a corn harvest. That's what I've started, and we're going to get a lot of corn off this field. The harvester's full already, just after 1 and a bit goes round. I've also completed a few fertilising contracts, and I still have some active, but I'm just stopping that right now so I can get the harvester sorted. Now, I don't want to attach to that because I want to sell this. So we're going to get rid of this little trailer. It's been good for sort of the first 10 episodes. But we're going to sell it. That's 6,000, just under 6,500. That's coming back to us. Because we're going to get a lot of grain from this field, and I suspect there's going to be some more corn contracts coming. I want a bigger trailer. I want something with a higher capacity. So I've been having a look, and I think I'm going to settle on a Stewart trailer because it was really good value, and the capacity was quite something for the value. So I'm going to go for this PS18 23H. So if we have it configured to grain body 1, that's 23,000 litres. I mean, that looks quite good, but really the grain is going to go through those grates, isn't it? Silage and then back to grain 1. So we'll have it like this. And we'll have Michelin on it with better tread tyres there. We'll take it new because there's only 25,000. This one is quite good in particular, this Stewart trailer, if you want to download this, because you can actually have it with a Scottish flag for all my Scottish friends, or just the UK flag, which looks pretty decent, but I'm going to take it without. I'm going to be neutral, so let's buy that. And we need to take this to field 40. That's where the contract is. So yeah, I think I'm a little bit way through it, but that's fine. Ooh, we'll just carry on. I've already taken down the Brantner trailer. I've taken that already because we're getting corn stalks as a byproduct from it. So I want to, you know, pick those up really ASAP. So I've already got just under 30,000 litres of corn stalks, and we've only collected 6,000 litres of actual corn. So again, another contract that's well worth doing. If you don't have StrawMe installed, obviously if you're not using like the Straw Harvest add-on or anything like that, then it's really good. I fully recommend. So we'll fill this up. This has got 6,000 litres in it. I really had bother with this corner. Can you see how it's like it kind of dips? Yeah, the harvester got stuck, and now my trailer is kind of like shifting a little bit. But we'll part this just a little bit up the way and get it out the way, and we can continue harvesting. And one of the reasons why I wanted a bigger trailer is because that 11,000 litre trailer was really good, but it would have filled up. If I've just got one full load, and this is what I have left, I would have had to have taken it to the sell point really quickly. And obviously I don't want to do that, because then how do I know how much grain I get to keep afterwards. Okay, so I will continue the harvest until it's finished, and then we'll pick up all the straw as well and then take that for somewhere to sell. We'll have a look who's offering the best price after. Alright, there we go. So that's the harvest done. Not as much corn as I thought I was going to get. Let's just turn that off because it was quite loud. Now, as you've probably already noticed, this header doesn't go with this harvester, and that is because I didn't have a class 1 installed that was small enough, so I just went with what I could get at the time. I think this is a 3.8 or 4.8 metre Massey Ferguson one. But it doesn't matter. It does the job. I honestly thought that we were, considering I got 6,000 off just one lap, I thought I'd fill up the trailer again, but obviously not. Yeah, that's really all I've got to say about that. It's a little bit disappointing, but the straw, the corn stalks are... That looks like there's quite a lot of that, so at least we might get one full trailer. I've got 30,000 litres already, like I said, so I'm hoping I'm going to get one more trailer. And we might get to keep some of this, and I'll keep it for the pigs. It can stay in the trailer until we sort ourselves out with a silo. And we didn't even end up with more than 11,800 in the end, so I could have kept that smaller trailer. But you know what? It's going to be worth it because I think there's a couple more big contracts that are maybe coming up for harvesting that I will definitely need it for. So yeah, let's pick up these corn stalks and see if we can get some sold. I love this milling machine. I just think it's brilliant. It's probably one of the most used mods and one of the first mods that I install on every map. I just find it so useful for everything. If you just want to get the job done. I don't know if I would have been able to bail this contract. I never tried, but I certainly did try with a loading wagon first of all, and that didn't work. So I thought, if a loading wagon's not going to pick it up, then I don't think a baler's going to pick it up. I was always under the impression that a milling machine worked over everything else. But I don't know, each map might be different. I think we'll get one full trailer load here, you know. And then we'll probably have that really annoying little bit left over. It would be good though if we could pretty much fill it 55 exactly. Let's see. I don't know. I think we might. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. If there's just a tiny bit left over, I'm not going to come back for it. Looks like there probably will be. Wow. I was 66 litres off filling this. That's pretty decent going. So let's just leave this here. I'll come back for that a bit later. And let's find out who is offering the best price for corn stalks. Straw manure, but which one? Ah, okay, right close to home. I know where that is. So let's head on up to the garden centre. Right, almost there. Now, I'm sure I could probably get a better price at a different time for these corn stalks. But we need the money now. I've just driven past the pig yard that we're going to buy, and yeah, motivation to get everything just sold. I mean, it's not really ours anyway, so, you know, what business is it of ours to wait for the highest price for it, you know? Let's get it gone. So the trigger's over here. Does anyone play with the triggers off, just out of interest? I don't think I could, especially on new maps, until I get used to them. I have to have them showing. I know if someone's, you know, if you're playing kind of realistically. Let's see how much we get from this. 11,687. There you go. So that's pretty much paid for half the trailer. And it was just a byproduct. So seeing as we're pretty close, let's just... I want to pop this at the new yard when we get it. But let's just go to our yard just now. And put this away for a second. Because there are some more contracts coming up, which I'll do after this episode, that I want to complete. Could I squeeze this in here, maybe? Yeah. There we go. Not perfect, but will do. Don't need the class just for now either, so let's just leave that there. Let's hop into the John Deere. So I forgot where we even need to take this. I came off and came back on. Take the product to the garden centre. There we go. Back to the garden centre then. I'm going to take this with me as well, because the harvester's not going to be able to take it, is it? Might as well. It's actually a little bit further away than I thought it was. I mean, it's massive for this John Deere, but just ignore that. Am I even going to be able to get out? Yeah. Right, let's go back this way. I think it's a little bit quicker. Just heading in now. So I'm just here. The visibility with this on the front is poor. It looks so small when you're in this view, but looks huge. No, never mind. Right, I'm sure this is the place. Do you know what? Let's just put this here. We'll be a bit cheeky. And we'll take that back with us once we've unloaded this. Let's get into the trigger. I want to make sure that I stop it just as it completes. I don't think we're going to get a huge amount to keep. There we go. Okay, so I went over 329, but that's okay. Now I've collected all the straw already, so I'm not going to make that mistake again. We only got 1,100 for the actual contract, but hey ho, I got a couple of fertilising contracts just there as well to be getting on with. And we ended up with 2,442 left to keep. So I think with that done, we can actually go and get that yard that we wanted. Crikey, I'm forgetting the milling machine, aren't I? I probably shouldn't have taken it off. Small intermission whilst I go and fetch this. Right, there we go. Let's keep everything together. Again, I'm going to just keep this because I'll use it for the rest of the day. There is another corn contract that's come up. I'm definitely going to do that. And we'll get to keep all the the corn from there too. So if I pop this back here, just somewhere I can keep it, maybe. Let's just lay it by in here. I can shift it in a second. Wrong one. And let's buy the land that we were talking about. Here we go. 79,000. That is now ours. So let's head on over. I'm going to take the trailer with us because this is ours. And let's go have a look at the yard. And we acquired field 45, which looks like it has been cultivated for us already. It's pretty decent of them. Right opposite the market too, so never gonna go hungry. Right, so here we are. So trigger point for the pigs is just here. So I can get those imported in and get them in an animal trailer maybe. Slurry. Feed. Water trough. Looks like it already has some water in it, but we can get that all set up. In actual fact, how do I set those up? I can never remember the... Maybe if I go close enough. Customize. So we can just pop that there. Okay. How do I switch? Next object. And we can have that going in from there. Does that look good? Just over a little bit. There you go, so that's how you do that. But look at all this space. This is nice compared to what we've got already. Not sure, but straw, probably. There's 2 triggers there for straw. But yeah, we'll probably do straw next year. I don't think I'm going to have any crops that will give us straw for this year. Holding pens. Back of that shed, and take a look at this one. It's an absolute cavern. You can get all sorts in here. Lights are good as well. I don't think we have... I don't know what that corner is, probably just for parking, but I don't know if this is a pit or... No, it's probably just where the manure goes. So, manure in there. I'm not sure if they're real bales. I think they're just decorative. And same as in here as well. You're not really going to get anything in here, it's just for decoration purposes. And we actually now have good access to the back road here as well for the southernmost fields. Okay, next thing I want to do, I'm going to wipe out all our finances today, is I need a silo. So I was thinking about placing the silo just on the right hand side over here. We got a fuel point as well. Oh. This is brilliant. Look at all the storage space. And it's not even like it's one of those little shelters that you can really only get bays in. Oh. Yeah, nice. I wanted to try and get rid of these, but I think unless I go on to the editor, I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of them. The map object doesn't recognise them as a singular object, so this happened to me before on a previous save. And it says, are you sure you want to hide objects? But it's not talking about an object in particular, and I tried to do it for a load of silage bales back at the other yard, and it deleted just all the hedges, all the tree, it pretty much deleted everything. So no, it would be nice if I could get rid of those, but without doing an editor thing, and I haven't really got time, I'm not going to be able to. So I want to place a silo, but the only real place that I can see that it will go is up against the bank here. So if I save the game and try and flatten this edge out here, we can maybe, yeah, we'll fit it here. So I'm going to save, and then I'll come back once I've done a bit of editing. Okay, so this is I think my third attempt of doing this. So I've taken it back a little bit and made it a little bit flatter. I do have a little bit of a floating bush, but you're not going to be able to even really tell once the silo's here. So let's just see. The silo I want to place, I mean, these ones are all good and that, but they're so expensive for what they are. So I did find one here, the double silo. So this is 50,000 litres. Sorry, £50,000 for 80,000 litres. So I'm going to try and just place this. I don't think we have to go too far close to the hedge. So if we keep it sort of relatively central like this, I think it's not going to be in the way, and I can back the trailer up in there. Perhaps even sneak on round afterwards. So let's see how that places. Okay. Oh, it makes a noise. Oh. Interesting. What's this one? Oh, right or left, okay. Well, see, this is all new to me. Cover the blower. Oh. This is neat. What's this one do? Oh, switch on light. This is actually pretty cool. Let me find out who actually... I keep meaning to write down who makes all these mods, and let me just find out who makes this. Because if you want this, I'll put it in the description below as well. But I'm really keen just now to find out who does this, because this is quite neat. It's called Silo for Crops. If you want to search for that, and it comes up on just the regular mod hub, and it is by Bartson V3 and Presmec 24433. So well done, guys, and it's for all platforms as well. We don't need it on for now though. So I take it this will be the unloading. Left or right? I don't know. Does that mean... Oh, I see. So you can input it to this one or this one. So do they have 40,000 litre capacity each? So at the moment, we're probably going up to this one. Okay, well, let's just see. Let's open it and let's see if I can put our corn in there. Let's close that. I wonder if I can just dump it straight on the trigger then. I'm pretty happy with that. We do have only 46,000 left, but we've been lower than that before. There we go. We're learning as we go along. And that's in. I wonder if it's combined all of the... Yeah, I think it's combined all of the silos together. So what I'll do is I'll get this trailer over to that other silo and empty that of the corn as well and bring it back here. It's a shame that we don't have a bunker here, but I'm going to keep the other yard. I might as well. I've put placeables on it, so I might as well keep it. Yeah, I'm just going to park this in here because I can. There we go. Righto. I think we'll leave it there. I think we've got enough for getting on with at the time being. So I will bring the grain from that other silo over, pop it into here, and I think over winter, when would pigs be the cheapest? This is what I'm looking for. Okay, so a couple of months or 2 in-game days, end of autumn, the pigs are going to be the lowest, so we'll get them then. And that'll give us enough time to get some crops ready for them. Yeah, so anyway, if you have enjoyed yourself, please remember to give the video a thumbs up. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheerio.